Well, I haven't seen her lately, and she never calls. She don't ask my friends about me, gives no clues at all that if I might still be burning yet. 'Cause I'd say she's about as gone as a girl can get. She don't even show up in my dreams at night, but my stubborn old memory keeps holding on tight. Sure makes it hard to forget. She's about as gone as a girl can get. She's out of here, she disappeared without a trace. More or less unimpressed by the tears on my face. A destination unknown, she just dropped out of sight. Last seen heading right on out of my life, and like a stranger I ain't never met. She's about as gone as a girl can get. She's out of here, she disappeared without a trace. More or less unimpressed by the tears on my face. A destination unknown, she just dropped out of sight. Last seen heading right on out of my life, like a stranger I ain't never met. She's about as gone as a girl can get. And like a stranger I ain't never met. She's about as gone as a girl can get. Well, hello folks, here I am in Facebook jail, singing some George Strait songs tonight. If you leave me, I won't miss you. I won't ever take you back. Girl, your memory won't ever haunt me, 'cause I don't love you. Now if you buy that, got some oceanfront property in Arizona. From my front porch you can see the sea. I got some oceanfront property in Arizona. If you buy that, I'll throw the Golden Gate in free. I don't worship the ground you walk on, never have, and that's a fact. I won't follow or try to find you, 'cause I don't love you. Now if you buy that, I got some oceanfront property in Arizona. From my front porch you can see the sea. I got some oceanfront property in Arizona. If you buy that, I'll throw the Golden Gate in. you'll buy that, I'll throw the Golden Gate in free. Old George. A little bit of George Strait tonight. I never met George Crooked. I just knew heard of the George Strait. Although I don't know, there might be a George Crooked. There's lots of Georges around. We got a stinking cat out there that we call George. That's what the kids call him. Okay, George the drummer is acting up. Nickels and dimes, memories and wines, she's on his mind once again. The same old tool, the same old fool, played by the rules but didn't win. There's an old love in his heart that he can't lose. He tried forgetting, but he knows that it's no use. He's got a fool-hearted memory. It won't let him see that she walked out the door. He's got a fool-hearted memory. It won't let him see here every night so it can fool him more. She was his girl, his only world, that string of pearls that slipped away. 1,000 dimes, 1,000 times, he doesn't mind what they say. He fills a jukebox and plays the same old song. He fills his glass, then he turns her memory on. He's got a fool-hearted memory. It won't let him see she walked out the door. He's got a fool-hearted memory. He sits patiently here every night so it can fool him more. Oh, I like this song. I just learned this one a little while back. George Strait doesn't do very many gospel type songs. And I think he kind of did this one by accident. This song parallels the story of the prodigal son. Got sent home from school one day with a shiner on my eye. Fighting was against the rules and it didn't matter why. When Dad got home, I told that story just like I'd rehearsed, and then stood there on those trembling knees, waited for the worst. He said, "Let me tell you a secret about a father's love, a secret that my daddy said was just between us." He said, "Daddies don't just love their children every now and then. It's a love without end, amen. It's a love without end, amen." when I became a father in the spring of '81. There was no doubt that stubborn boy was just like my father's son. And when I thought my patience had been tested to the end, I took my daddy's secret and I passed it on to him. He said, let me tell you a secret about a father's love, a secret that my daddy said was just between us. He said, daddies don't just love their children every now and then. It's a love without end, amen. It's a love without end, amen. Last night I dreamed I died and stood outside those pearly gates, when suddenly I realized there must be some mistake. If they know half the things I've done, they'll never let me in. And then somewhere from the other side, I heard these words again. They said, let me tell you a secret about a father's love, a secret that my daddy said was just between us. He said, daddies don't just love their children every now and then. It's a love without end, amen. It's a love without end, amen. It's a love without end, amen. Now this one is actually a Rodney Crowell song, good old boy from Crosby, Texas. But George Strait did it. Now there's probably a lot of folks thinks it's a George Strait song. Down in Louisiana, I was by and by a P-roll pole, hard your natural soul, keep you tied to a tree high tide. Beer joint lights come on, and then the crowd starts rolling in. Pretty soon you got stars on the water, stars on the water, stars on the water when it rains. Beaumont to Biloxi, sea breeze at your door, gypsy rains, dang hurricanes, white silver sandy shores, blue light lounges shining way out on the pier, makes it look just like stars on the water, stars on the water, stars on the water when it rains. When it's midnight down in Mobile, shining moonbeams on the bay, they come from miles around to dance the jukebox down, hear the good time sounds they play. And all across the harbor, nightlife shining on, makes it look just like stars on the water, stars on the water, stars on the water when it rains, makes it look just like stars on the water, stars on the water, stars on the water when it rains. This song's about a place called Marina del Rey. I really don't know where that is. It's probably over in Baytown somewhere, maybe Seabrook, Kemah, I don't know. It might even be in Galveston. We said goodbye, Marina del Rey. I had a good time, was the last thing I heard her say as I walked away. And on the plane back to Tennessee, my mind comes across her memory and yesterday, Marina del Rey. On a hidden beach under a golden sun, she spread her blanket that we laid down on and loved the world away, Marina del Rey. As we looked into each other's eyes, found our bodies lost in paradise like two castaways, Marina del Rey. Like the ocean tides, highs and lows, love sometimes comes and goes away, Marina del Rey. But as this plane is touching down, tears touch my eyes where I have found my heart has stayed, Marina del Rey. On a hidden beach under a golden sun, she spread a blanket that we laid down on and loved the world away, Marina del Rey. And as we looked into each other's eyes, found our bodies lost in paradise like two castaways, Marina del Rey. Okay, folks, this will be the last one tonight, except we'll do a verse of Amazing Grace at the end. This will be the last George Strait song tonight. I really like this song. Without a warning, you're out of control. The ground shakes and the oceans roll. This is a big one, there's no way to run. On the Richter scale of romance, you hit 12 and you don't stand a chance. This is the big one, I'm falling in love. Now it's beat, beat, beat my heart, sending out a message. Please, please, please don't save me tonight. SOS in this situation means she's out of sight. No need to panic, I tell myself, but I never felt this feeling with anybody else. This is a big one, I'm falling in love. Now it's beat, beat, beat my heart, sending out a message. Please, please, please don't save me tonight. SOS in this situation means she's out of sight. No need to panic, I tell myself, but I never felt this feeling with anybody else. This is the big one, I'm falling in love. This is the big one, I'm falling in love. Well, Well, thank you so much for listening in. I'm assuming somebody listens in. I'm going to close out tonight as we always do with Amazing Grace. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. I was blind, but now I see. Good night, folks. Thanks for listening in. This is David signing out from Katie Crossing Studios in Dayton, Texas. God bless.